At the House of Assembly, I'm Lakush Lapinder. This is ZNS.
Coming up in the Bahamas tonight, the weekend edition, the Bahamas government issues an urgent travel advisory to Cuba, urging citizens to avoid non-essential travel. Plus, another life lost to gun violence in the capital. A 23-year-old man gunned down on 80th Street in a late-night shooting. And in sports, the Lady Mingos cast a wide net in search of tomorrow's softball talent. The Bahamas tonight, the weekend edition starts now. So glad you can join us. Happy Saturday. Good evening. I'm Desmond Saunders, and welcome to the broadcast. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs issuing a travel advisory today, urging Bahamian citizens to avoid non-essential travel to Cuba. Minister of Foreign Affairs Honorable Fred Mitchell says a recent change in Cuba's financial regulations prompted this latest travel warning. He cited money and financial limitations, noting that Cuba operates largely on a cash-based system and international banking access is extremely limited.
It's almost totally a cash economy, and if you're traveling to Cuba, you have to have lots of cash with you. The rules are when you go in, you have to declare the cash, and you have to declare the cash when you're going out. If it's over $5,000, I think you have to say that that's what you have. Otherwise, you are subject to the money being confiscated.
Now, travel is being urged to bring sufficient cash, U.S. or Euro dollars, to cover all expenses at hotels. Meantime, Minister Mitchell assured that the bilateral relationship between the Bahamas and Cuba remains strong.
In terms of the relationship between the two countries, things are still fine. But, you know, Cuba is a place where people go for education, healthcare, tourism, and it is necessary there for us to let Bahamians know what to expect when they go to the country. If there's any problem, we have an embassy there, so please be in touch with them, and they'll be able to explain the nuances of these various policies if there is anything at all to be concerned about, and I don't think there is.
A new development in Cuba expected to impact Bahamians traveling to the island nation. Cuba's central bank has announced the suspension of Visa and MasterCard transactions, citing the effects of U.S. sanctions. The move means visitors must now rely primarily on cash to pay for purposes, must make payments in cash or through Cuba's local classic card system, which converts U.S. dollars into local spending power. He says the card is readily available at most hotel front desks. The development comes amid ongoing challenges in Cuba, including fuel shortages, power outages, and pressure on public services. Well, the wails of onlookers could be heard late Friday night as a 23-year-old male became the latest to lose his life to gun violence in the capital. Police say the deceased, who had been wearing a white T-shirt and blue jeans, walked onto 80th Street from a track road when an unidentified male in black clothing shot him multiple times about the body. Superintendent of Police, Leonard Ramsey.
The victim, in an attempt to evade the shooter, fled. The victim is believed to reside at this location on 80th Street, and I'd like to say, extend our condolences to the family in the loss of their loved one at this time.
Well, the deadly shooting comes as Ramsey says police have ramped up patrols in the community.
The Southern Division Prior to this incident, I've continued to door-to-door, walk through these corners, speak to residents, whatever concerns they have addressed them, and they continue to increase their rigid patrols in this area to make sure this area is safe. Recently, we haven't had any incident in this area of this nature recently. So Southern Division, the OC to my right, Chief Superintendent, Maycock, will continue to do just that and canvass this area to try to identify who may be responsible for this matter.
2 men are behind bars tonight following a deadly shooting in Hunter's Grand, Bahama. Police say a 44-year-old male was ambushed and shot multiple times as he approached his vehicle Thursday night. He was taken to hospital but later died hours later. Now, 2 34-year-old suspects are in custody as police work to piece together the deadly attack. A male and woman hospitalized tonight after a jet ski crash along the West Bay Street coastline. Police say the Watercraft slammed into rocks just after 7 p.m. Friday, west of Iraqi. A 33-year-old male and a 43-year-old female both suffered serious back and leg injuries as a result of the impact. Emergency crews rushed both for the Bahamas tonight. The weekend edition returns after this.
Oh, isn't that nice? Wait, you missed it? Already started. The TDC is here to help. Visit tdcbahamas.com for every conversation, event, grant, and opportunity happening near you. Tourism is all of our business, and the TDC is here to support yours.
Honoring those who once served and protected the nation, a community advocate partnered with the Royal Bahamas Police Force to host a special appreciation event for retired officers. Laverne Wildgoose, a philanthropist by nature, says after watching her husband and son sacrifice their well-being for the country as police officers, she grew a fond respect for the occupation and the wider community.
It's more about helping and the ones who serve. So we're calling them the Precious Pearl today. And so we had a bus bring in some of them, and then we have a mobility bus bringing 3 others who have to go in the mobility van. And so today I just wanted to, with the committee, to give them a wonderful
gratitude for the gesture.
Men here, the men and women here, is the ones who were in the force before I joined, and they helped to pull me through. You know, so it's sort of like a payback, you should call it, or pay forward, and we're trying to do a trend so that our young officers could see this is the trend, so you look out for your elders, you know, in whatever way you could.
Well, more than 140 women from across the Bahamas and the Turks and Caicos Islands gathered Friday for the opening of the 29th Annual Women's Methodist Conference, the event promoting women's empowerment. Organizers say the conference continues to serve as a space to inspire and strengthen women of faith across the region. Guest speaker Sonia Natasha Brown says her message is centered on purpose, faith, and lasting impact.
Well, I hope that women are going to take all the seeds that have been planted in them and then allow it to grow and penetrate and then go out into the world, whether it's in the Bahamas, whether it's in Turks and Caicos, or wherever God is leading them, to take the faith that God is giving them, to grow in their faith, and then the fruit that is being cultivated so that it can spread into the world and God's word and more people can come.
Share similar values and experiences. Here's attendee Romaine Missick.
I'm expecting full fellowship between the women. I expect us to create a bond of sisterhood together so we can learn from each other, we can celebrate each other, and we can understand what it's like to just be able to praise God with each other.
Well, the streets of Nassau came alive this weekend with music. Color. The event is declining. Organizers say the turnout tells a different story. The event continues to attract international visitors, with organizers saying it remains both a cultural showcase and an economic boost for the country. Marketing lead for the Bahamas Masqueraders, Timothy Bain.
Our 11th year of Carnival, 11th year of Masquerade, so this just shows our longevity. You know, there's always these cries about is Carnival dying out, but take a look at that band. We have about 500 people. Out of our 500, about 400 are foreigners, tourists, people who hop on a plane and come here, you know. So for me personally, it's we stood the test of time, 1, and 2, it's still a strong enough brand where people spend their hard-earned money to come here for a few days to enjoy our beautiful country.
And we'll have a full recap of today's activities in tomorrow's newscast. Stay with us. Sports is up next.
The
tastiest thing about soccer is sharing it with the whole team, just like the new Ready for Soccer. A delicious 90 minutes. Get your team together and dig in, only at Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza.
Introducing the Focal Smart Pass app that helps you to fuel up faster. Here's how it works. Download the app on the App Store or get it on Google Play and create your profile with payment details. Visit your nearest Shell station. Open the app, scan the pump's QR code. Select your payment amount and begin fueling. Say goodbye to cash and cards because the Focal Smart Pass offers secure and convenient payment options right at your fingertips. Download Focal Smart Pass now and fuel up faster today.
At We Buy and Sell, we help you upgrade your home the smart way, from solar panels and solar lights to strong doors, storm-ready windows, tiles, mirrors, vanities, faucets, and more. Everything you need is right as a message on WhatsApp, 242-636-8412, or shop anytime at wbusbahamas.com. We Buy and Sell. Upgrade your home today.
The New Mount Freedom Fellowship Native Baptist Church family of Low Sound, North Andros invites you to tune in right here on ZNS Flow TV Channel 113 and Cable Bahamas Channel 211 on Sunday, June 7th at 3 p.m. for a special broadcast celebrating our 50th Golden Jubilee Church anniversary. Under the leadership of Senior Pastor Reverend Doctors Oswald and Mother Sabrina Poitier and Pastor Emeritus Reverend Dr. E. John Newton, we celebrate under the theme Provision for the Vision. Help us celebrate 50 years of serving God and His people by tuning in right here on ZNS Flow TV Channel 113 and Cable Bahamas Channel 211 on Sunday, June 7th at 3 p.m. We have come this far by faith.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Wayne Wilson, bringing you your weekend sports as our young athletes advance to their next grade or graduate now. Some programs are choosing to take the newly appointed head coach, Ivana McDonald, showing just how diligent she is and her dedication to the program from the start. She tells us more about the purpose of the scrimmage, bringing the best athletes handpicked from this event from both private and government schools.
So hopefully that's the goal, where we continue to stay. We love that we have a connection with most coaches here locally in Nassau, and as we branched out into Grand Bahama recently. And so having the opportunity to grow in that aspect opens the door and room for possible clinics. And so the goal is to create a feeder program from the public and private school systems into the University of Bahamas, so they have an opportunity to understand and know what's available at the collegiate level. So today really is an opportunity for them to get their skills assessed through speed and agility, through exit velocity off their bat, and to see them actually come at a competitive level in a gameplay situation.
But swinging on over to baseball, we wrapped up day one of the Under-14 Pony Tournament yesterday, with our boys rising up to the occasion and dominating in their first game, winning 12-3 over Colombia. We also got to hear from Championship Director Ruth Melford of the Pony Tournament. Now let's tune in as she tells us about this amazing tournament.
Okay, this is an organization that we call the Pony League Baseball and Softball. And this is from the Caribbean and the Latin America. Okay, the purpose of this is having a championship, and based on the winner, they goes to the World Series. The benefits, it doesn't come from the pony, but doing this championship, when you become like 15, 16 years, you have, and that's what's important about these games. You understand? Especially, they are there most of the time for the 13, 14 years, 15, 16, because that's the time that you can scout a player. And then you can become more in the future.
And that's all for me today as we head over to gather the final scores of day 2 for you all tomorrow. Once again, I'm Wayne Wilson, ZNS Total Sports. See you again next time.
Bahamas. Bring water hazards to an end.
Let's swim Bahamas. Water safety rule number 8. Around the house, ensure that all rainwater tanks, wells, cesspools have secure covers. Keep bathtubs, paddling pools, and buckets empty when not in use.
Let's swim Bahamas. Bring water hazards to an end. Water hazards to an end.
Our marine resources were once considered inexhaustible. Conch and reef fish like grouper were abundant everywhere, and it seemed as if the lobster catch would rise forever. But today, there is a downward trend that affects everyone. Researchers say we can reverse the trend by protecting more marine habitats. And the good news is that most Bahamians strongly support efforts to halt further decline. Tripling the size of our network of marine parks will mean more fish and conch for everyone, now and for the future, as well as more recreational and ecotourism opportunities. Today, only 10% of our waters are protected. Surveys show that most Bahamians consider protection of our marine environment to be a top national priority. More protection means more benefits for everyone, now and in the future. It's a win-win-win strategy for the economy, for Bahamians, and for nature about marine protected areas.
The thought of colon cancer never really crossed my mind until 2019, when a very good friend of mine was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. I was shocked. Everybody was shocked because he was a picture of perfect health. He was young, athletic, successful, and full of life. Many of us are still in disbelief. I started to question my own health because if it happened to him, surely it could happen to me. Then came the fear, the anxiety, and everything else in between. Facing your own mortality is very sobering. But for me, I decided right then to have a colonoscopy, and I'm glad I did.
Colon cancer is the 3rd most common cancer diagnosed in Bahamian men and women. Fortunately, almost all colon cancers are preventable. A colonoscopy or some other appropriate form of colon cancer screening is recommended for everyone over the age of 45. During a colonoscopy, we can detect and remove colon polyps that may grow and later become colon cancers. Don't wait until you develop symptoms, such as blood in your stool, abdominal pain, a significant change in your bowel habits, or unintentional weight loss. These may all be indications of a severe problem that requires immediate attention. If you're over the age of 45 or have any of those symptoms, talk to your doctor about the benefits of colon cancer screening today.
I don't know, but there's all kinds of cars in the park. You ain't even know where to park. Yeah, just don't park in the, look at this way. Like, you ain't get nowhere to go. Don't park him. Just don't park him. No, man, you can't park him.
My bar big broke, and he got a sticker inside that say this mod though. We gotta move. This is honey gas. But we gotta move. Don't we can move right now. Sorry.
Be considerate. Don't use disabled parking spaces without a decal in your vehicle. This message is brought to you by the National Commission for Persons with Disabilities.
Time now for a check on tonight's weather forecast. Chief Meteorologist Basil Dean joins us in studio with the latest temperatures. Good evening, Basil.
Good evening, Desmond. We take a look at our live weather radar. We have the starlit front boundary across the southeast Bahamas, and it is firing up some heavy showers and thunderstorms, particularly just around southern Long Island. We also have another cell over the eastern portion of Inagua. Some heavy showers and thunderstorms taking place over Mayaguana and the Turks and Caicos Islands. These showers and thunderstorms are all moving very slowly towards the south and east along that frontal boundary. And outside of our studios, we have partly cloudy cloudy skies, temperature at 84 degrees, the relative humidity 74% under partly cloudy skies. Barometric pressure 1,015.7 millibars, that's 29.9. Bahama 85 as well. The Berry Islands 82, Alistown, Bimini at 81 degrees, 82 in Harbor Island. Rock Sound, Eleuthera a little warmer at 87 degrees, 88 in Otterstown, Cat Island. Black Point, Exuma at 84, Camp Space at Andros 84, Fresh Creek in Central Andros at 83 degrees. And picking up some more 88s in San Salvador and also in Rum Key. Georgetown, Exuma 87 degrees, 85 in Ragged Island, Clarence Sound, Long Island, and Crooked Island. Betsy Bay, Meguana, where we're having those heavy showers, well, they have a temperature of 81 degrees. Also, Acklands at 81, Matsutan, Nagua 82, and the Turks and Caicos Islands at 85 degrees. Your boating forecast tonight in the Northwestern Islands, zonal winds, that is winds out of the east at 12 to 18 knots, moderate seas, 3 to 6 feet, so a caution flag is in place for your boaters in the Northwest Bahamas tonight, but that will change by tomorrow. High tide, that will occur at 58 minutes past midnight. That is when we will see a reduction in those winds, becoming easterly at 10 to 15 knots. The wave height subsided 2 to 4 feet, so we'll drop those caution flags tomorrow. Low tide, 7:31 in the morning, with the high tide at 1:35 in the afternoon. That's for the central and southeastern islands. No change there. The winds continue out of the southeast at 10 to 15 knots, and the wave heights 2 to 4 feet. Satellite pictures showing frontal boundaries still stalled across the southeast Bahamas, and that will continue to fire heavy showers and thunderstorms tonight and tomorrow morning. And as we look closer to home, we can see those heavy showers taking place, as we told you already, near the Inagua area. And also, Meguana taking a very good beating there from those heavy showers and thunderstorms. And mostly cloudy tonight, a bit on the warm side, low temperature. Well, it's going to fall off to about 77 degrees. And tomorrow, we're looking at a couple of showers in the morning. Otherwise, just some high clouds lurking around with the high temperature getting up to 86 degrees. And your extended weather forecast, we're going to keep some clouds in the forecast into Monday with a couple of showers. But by Tuesday and Wednesday, the skies open up. Lots of sunshine returning. But by Thursday, we have yet another trophy move into the northwestern islands, and that will bring back the clouds with some showers and thunderstorms before things open up again as we head into the weekend. Desmond.
Thanks, Basil. That ends the Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition. Thank you for continuing to make ZNS your first choice for news and information, as only the sun covers the Bahamas better than ZNS. On behalf of the entire team, thanks for watching. Have a good night.
PREP stands for Prepare, Refocus, Educate, and Produce. When young people come to the program, we make them feel comfortable. We may break out into groups. When Philip asked Nathaniel said to him, "Can anything good come out of Nazareth?" Has anyone said, "Can anything well in school?" What I started PREP to help to do, to get people to understand and notice that there are problems and issues that are going on with our young people, that indeed we who can do something should do something. And so PREP is here for them, creating the opportunity.
Do your part. Join the movement to a safer Bahamas.
The New Mount Freedom Fellowship Native Baptist Church family of Low Sound, North Andros invites you to tune in right here on ZNS Flow TV channel.